Hello, this is Kerri Konik from brandscapeatelier.com, and today's video conversation and strategy is going to be about the panic point that occurs during the branding process. We see this almost every project at a certain point in the branding process. The false panic point shows itself. The process is very revealing. Defining your brand, getting crystal clear on why you do what you do and who you serve and why you make a difference in the world is extremely exposing, right? And our clients need to be ready to put their voice out into the world and to be, as I say, naked in front of the world and being fully who they are. And so part of my job is to help them stretch that vision. So they come to us sometimes with a very specific slice of what their overall brand value is. So what we do with that slice is we kind of just broaden it. And when they start to see the impact that they could have, some form of resistance comes up, and they panic. And we see it comes out in various forms. Sometimes they hate the work, and this isn't me, and no, or they just get very resistant. We've had people who step away from the process, who say, I don't know what I want to say, and so I'm not going to say it. I now know where that point is going to come, so we've actually woven that part of the process into our work and our methodology, so that when it comes, I have permission from our clients to call them on it and remind them that this is where the resistance is. Because when you get your voice so clear, it's big and it's bold, and some of that fear, like, who am I to think that I could step out into the world and be this, comes up. And we see it right in the naming process. After the inspire fire, because that's the discovery and the distillation of what's really going on with a brand. But then when we move into the naming 3 process, we see some resistance there. And sometimes people skate through that, but then in the visual voice process, we're doing a mark, a symbol that really conveys all that they are. That's the second time we see the resistance. I'll never forget this one project where we did a series of visual identities, and one was really, really good. And they were all good, but one was very powerful, and it looked like a $5 million business. And the client says, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to be that big. I want to dial it back. And I'm uncomfortable with looking that successful. And so it's a very real part of the process. And what we do now is we face that part, and we hang in with our clients and work them through the panic point, because it's really just the fear is getting a voice of what's happening, and gets you a little bit off track for a little while. But we get back on track, and then we really do embrace the scale of what the brand is really about. And then the confidence kicks in, and the brand goes from walking to running to flying. So that's the beauty of the work that we do, and it's always a pleasure. So my recommendation for you and your assignment is to bust yourself when you start to back off and start to try to play a little smaller, be a little bit quieter, trying to bring that voice down from a roar into just a bit something that you feel like you can handle. Okay? So don't let yourself do that. Bust yourself, step out of your comfort zone, and play on the edge of your brand. Okay? All right. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.